Hello and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial, your honest guide to the Cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about WorkX, which is planning to basically be a decentralized platform for using AI and decentralization of Web3 to help talent and employers and get rid of the middleman and companies like Indeed or those sorts. And I'm not going to go through a whole detail, but basically it's trying to give more power to freelancers and giving them more independence when they're looking for a job. And especially they're gonna focus more on the blockchain space because at the moment it's harder to find jobs and utilities in that space. A lot of the normal platforms are more focused on traditional jobs. So it's a new era basically of decentralized and cost-effective hiring, and helps especially freelancers and businesses to pay a minimum price for labor, whereas the freelancers also make the amount they're looking for. If you want to deep dive a bit into it, I prefer what was written in ChainGPT pad actually. So let's quickly see what ChainGPT has written down for the summary of the project. Yeah, so essentially they're a decentralized job economy, helping people to collaborate without any commercial middleman, as I said, like Upwork or Indeed. They have AI. So the AI is basically helping the matchmaking between the talent and employer, giving suggestions without needing someone, especially in Web3, to have a specific knowledge. It offers also a cost-efficient model that helps you scale down in the cost for learning and economies of scale and scope, and also optimizes both salaries for people who want to make money and also those employers who want to minimize cost. Now, they have a whole white paper that you can go through on their website on how it works, but I'm not going to go through that. And I'm just going to touch on the aspects that they have on their website. So they have a peer-to-peer collaboration. You can work without any fees that you have to pay for commercial recruitment fee. So the workers get the highest possible salary because the company doesn't have to pay a recruitment fee. Like in Web2, I know I work with big companies. They paid around 10% fee to the hiring company, the recruitment company. So that fee could have gone lower and could have gone to the employer and employee to save money and make more money. Decentralized identity. So you get control on your profile and career, and you can get all the certificates and everything in one place for employees to track. You can get verified references on chain from other employees and colleagues, and it can be something that you put in your profile. Again, this is very good targeted for a Web3 project. So that's where I'm covering it more as opposed to just competing with the Web2 businesses. So these are the unique selling points for the Web3 part, and they have the AI assistant that can help for finding the best job description with the best talent and job profile instantly. So they have different utility for employees, employers, and freelancers. They can also provide the AI assistance, as I've mentioned, with the GPT-4 model using ChatGPT OpenAI 4 to get they should use ChainGPT, it's better. But anyway, ChatGPT AI 4 to get the latest HR trends for major publishers. And you get better job posting when you post a job relevant to what you need, but also you find the better jobs based on the AI assistant. The peer-to-peer, I've mentioned that you get matched with the best talent and you don't need to pay any vendor fees. So that's quite a unique model that differentiates them with, I guess, traditional Web2 businesses. It's just talking about, this is, by the way, it's their pitch deck, and it's just talking through the whole project itself and the market of it. Now, jumping from that to the utility of the token, with the token, user pay a fee with familiar fiat options to get access to the services. The work token itself is brought in the background. So the utilities, access to the services, earned from every hire, DAO governance. These are the main utilities of work token. If you want to wonder why you're having it and how the company will make money, is from the platform services, job posting fees that they can put, obviously, and then AI assistant subscription for their tool, affiliate for assessment of marketplace, and development lounge that they have. So that's more of their token utility and how they can make money. By the way, you can go to their website here. If you want to do the beta testing here, you can go and actually sign up, and as an employer or as a user who wants to find a job, you can create your stuff. So now moving back to the tokenomics, the tokenomics fully diluted valuation is 20 million, and the total number of tokens is 100 million token. So they have raised a total. They're raising a total of $3 million, which is a little bit. It's less than the 20% because if valuation is 20, 3 million is 15% value of the total amount is for the sales. So that's actually pretty good because usually I prefer if it's under 20% of the tokens going for the sales. So I'm not sure why they put 20% here, but anyway. So that's for the sale amount. Now, in terms of the vesting, they raised the seed round at a 56% discount to the public round at the price of almost 9 cents. But the vesting is really interesting for this one. So the seed round has 0% unlock on the token generation event. And after that, they have the vesting for 18 months. So if you're an investor in seed month, you will not get any tokens on TGE. And then you'll get rest of your tokens, basically TG plus 1. So within the period of 18 months. So quite a long waiting for the investors in the seed round, basically. Now, and that's why the pricing is more, I guess, useful. Now, in terms of if you're an investor in the private A round, there is no unlock again on the TGE, and private A is the price point for it is around 0.15, so 15 cents discount, 22% to the public round. No unlock on token generation event, and then the unlock rest of it is 12 months linear vesting. Private B is the next round that they're raising 200K, and that's at valuation of let me find, it's a little bit confusing the numbers here, but yeah, 18 cents. So almost 12% discount to the public round, limited raise only of 200,000. And so there is quite a big amount in seed, but the private round is quite limited. So 200K in private B and 10% unlock on TGE for private B. Then the rest of it is over 9 months. So basically 10% monthly is the vesting for private B round and slight discount of 12%. Public round is very attractive and influencers and KOLs. So they're raising $750,000 in public round. And yes, it is quite an attractive round because even though the price is almost double seed, it's only 25% more expensive than private A and B, and very, very good vesting of 15% unlock on TGE, and then month by month unlock. So for example, if in 1st of December and then 1st of January would be the next unlock. So it's not like daily linear vesting, it's month by month unlock, 15%, and then 21% each month after that. So you will get everything within the first 4 or 5 months, basically, while private and seed have to wait quite a while. So that's the advantage for the public round. And then the team and advisors need to wait for 12 months for the lock period. Strategic reserve is also 6 months lock. Platform incentives are within 60 months. So it's a long running, same as the treasury. Ecosystem partnership, same, quite a long vesting for 60 months. And then liquidity will be 20% on TGE, and then the rest will go for 24 months. So this is a sort of tokenomics. And in terms of market cap, fully diluted value is 20 million. Initial market cap is only 135, and it's really good. Very low sell pressure in TGE. And then initial market cap with liquidity will be 600K. So the rest is liquidity, and it's a good potential to, make a good, hopefully, pump for the token. Now, moving from the tokenomics side to the next part, we'll talk about the roadmap of the project. Now, in terms of the roadmap, the idea was actually quite old, and they started the idea in 2017. They had their founders in 250K round in 2017, and the proof of concept was in 2018. And remember, the founder worked in a company and obviously not fully on this in the beginning. So proof of concept and MVP was 2018, 2019, and they developed the software as a service MVP during that time, working with the insurance group in Switzerland because the company is based in Switzerland. Pilot phase was done in 2020, and they worked in 2 hackathons and they won the rewards. And then the 2021, they got a validation from the Dutch government. And in Q2, this continuation of pre-seed and seed round started. and WorkX started getting grants from the Ocean Protocol, and the seed round continued. Private sale 1 was raised in Q1 2022, and the profile creation, back to this tokenomics that we were mentioning. And in 2022, the profile UI and company talent UI was created. They got the EU funding again in Q3 from the European Union government, and then the talent boards. So the next final phases of the website finished in 2022. 2023, the Q1 had the private beta launch of WorkX, which I showed you, AI job assistant in Q2, and on-chain job gigs. Q3 was more of the branding, public launch, partnership with Launchpads, and pre-sale, which the launch itself is Q4. So the NFT Genesis Mint is happening now, Q4. TG and token listing is going to happen in Q4, and AI assistant also in Q4, and the staking of the NFT. 2024 is going to be the adoption phase. So they're going to have the learn to earn, AI launch, industry specific LLMs, business development, and the scaling and the DAO phase, basically. So that's the roadmap. The product is live, which is a positive aspect and what I like about the project. In terms of team, backers, and partners, they have it everywhere, but I go back to the slide, I guess, to go through the team. So the CEO is Rick Rampont, and if you go to LinkedIn, he's very well present in multiple companies or in consulting in Europe, and also in Web3 space. The same with the CTO and the legal board, especially a lot of the team are based in Switzerland and then Eastern Europe for the developers, and they are all doxed, so you can dox them and check them out in their social media and as well as their LinkedIn. The partners that they have is Web2 partners, so they have companies that are partnering with them to use the product in Web2, like Data Science Lab, Mind Games, and executive search companies. So they're planning to use WorkX, especially. They have a lot of partners in the Netherlands. In Web3, they have Diverse for NFT set, then the VCs like Trinity Ventures, Vault ID, Talent Layer, government funding from European Union, Ministry of Defense of Netherlands, and also a few labs and incubation partners in Netherlands. They're quite big in Netherlands, actually. Ecosystem partners also, they have the Dutch blockchain condition and the coalition Web3 community, and they're trusted by different companies. Like A-Star is more crypto, but they have L-Bank, they have Linear Chain, they have Deloitte, and Deloitte is actually one of their strongest partners that they have. So they have quite a varied scope of partners. And if you go to their Web3, if you go to their website as well, you can see that they're trusted by a lot of companies in the Dutch and in the Netherlands, basically, and some of the articles on how they go. So I suggest you go to their website on workx.io and, you know, check the profile, check some of the partners and how they got the grants, because everything is quite transparent about that. So that's now moving to the social media side. In terms of social media, they've got 125K active followers on Twitter, and you can see that they're posting regularly about some of the backers, some of the partners, listing timeline, and you can see the engagement quite organic, and also the investor rounds that they have from the DAO treasury. So all of the investments and everything that you want to learn more on their social media, and of course the ChainGPT pad, which got a lot of traction. Now that's for their Twitter. They also have 13,000 Discord members because they have a lot of NFT utility. They also have 25K on Telegram. So across different social media, they are quite strong, which I like. And I'll put it down link to their, I think it was their, let's find it. Yep, the Linktree. They have actually heaps of things. So here you can see they have all their upcoming AMAs. They have Twitter, pitch deck, you know, platform itself, Telegram, Zilli campaign, Medium, OG Web3 airdrop campaign, Telegram, Mirror, Gal, Skills, you know, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Everything is really actively shown. So I'm quite impressed with the way they are managing their socials. Now, going to the IDO, they're going to have IDOs on Decubate, Enjinstarter, Poolz, and ChainGPT. So in terms of the IDO on Enjinstarter, that's going to be registered interest already ended, and the IDO is going to be on the 29th of November on Binance Chain and USDT, and then you also can receive your token on Binance Chain. So 29th November is going to be the first raise on Enjinstarter. The next Launchpad is going to be on the 30th of November, and they're also raising the same amount of 200K, similar to Enjinstarter, and that's going to be also on Binance Smart Chain, and the network, so the claim network and the raise network both is on the Binance Smart Chain, and the acceptance token to trade is going to be BUSD, and then you can just do the swap after that. Registration for interest is live now, so if you want to invest in this project, you still have 2 days and 3 hours to register interest and participate in this one from ChainGPT side. And yeah, so that's pretty good that you still have time, and then you can participate in the IDO on the 30th of November. So that's the timeline for you if you want to join the WorkX IDO. Now, the other launchpad, final launchpad, is going to be Poolz. Poolz itself is going to have the IDO on the 1st of December, and they also have the USDT as the raise. It's going to be on BNB chain, and you can register your interest now. It still has 5 days left, so you still have 2-3 days to do it. So that's also with the raise platforms. In terms of listing, they're going to have a listing on the 5th of December, and it's going to be a top tier exchange. I cannot name the name of the exchange, but I have been informed that it's a top tier, and it's one of the ones that I'm quite into it as well. So it's a good news for them that they managed to secure that exchange for the listing on the 5th. So now the final comments I would like to say is it's a new model, new project, not many competitors in Web3. The product is actually live. The valuation makes sense. The market cap is going to be quite low, initial market cap of 135K. And you have 3-4 launchpads that you can, if you are into launchpads, there are 3-4 launchpads that you can go and get allocation. Especially, I recommend, of course, the ChainGPT pad. Now, in terms of listing, they're going to have a good listing as well. So I do recommend joining this, but of course, you need to do your own research and see what's the best option for you, because I cannot give you financial advice. But it's better than a lot of other narratives and projects that the product is not live and you're not sure what you're dealing with. So that's quite a positive aspect of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and put comments down in the description, and so I can come back to you, and if you have any question, I can give you a response. Basically, I hope you enjoyed it, and I know the team, so if you ask any questions, I can always come back to you. I wish you I think for people in the US especially, have a good Thanksgiving, and I wish you all the best, and see you next time. Thank you.